in honour of and in celebration of the life of a wonderful gentleman, Wayne Stephen Donkin. As he was sometimes known, Dougie, to his friends after a teacher from the school times, or as he self-proclaimed himself, the cock of Coltman Street. And you can't argue with that, can you? Absolutely not. Now, Wayne was born in Hull on Friday the 12th of February 1971 to very proud parents Anita and Ronnie. He had no less than 6 siblings: Michelle, Tracy, Lee, Lance, Ronnie and Leanne. And my goodness, I bet they got into plenty of mischief and adventures together.
Uncle Wayne, also known as Uncle Knobhead. I mean, everybody has one. I've got a few, but Wayne was my number one. He was an arsehole at times and a nuisance, but he was also such a funny, loving, caring person on the inside. We had some great times together over the years. We had some rows as well, but he was always there for me and all of us, and he always made sure we knew about it, especially with him being the cock of Coltman Street. And at one point there was talks of him being the cock of town. We lived together quite a few times over the years because my old man was the one that always ended up with him. I mean, who else would have wanted him there at their house for 24 hours a day? Air this, air that. And to think about it now, neither did my dad, because he went away all week and left him to deal with us. But I wouldn't have had it any other way. And I bet you can all imagine I could go on and on and on about the good times we've had and the bad, and the things that he told me about his past and everything that he has done. He had me in stitches every single time. He was one in a million. He always had a smile on his face. Him and Alfie thought the world of each other, and as did all his other nieces and nephews. Christmas days will never be the same without you. As you all know, he wasn't a big drinker, but on Christmas Day he would have a few, and probably a few too many, and always start on one of us, or all of us. And unlucky for Bob, last time he caught for it, and my dad the year before. But these was always the best nights, because he was guaranteed to kick off and have a scrap with one of us. But by the end of the night, he had kissed and made up and finished it off with his famous dance. I'm sure many of you have seen it over the years. All of his brothers and sisters loved him in their own ways, but my old man was his favourite. There wasn't just brothers.
Big breath, mate, big breath. Getting there.
There wasn't just brothers, there was best mates. And thought the world of each other. He's going to be lost without you much, but he has some great memories and some not so great memories. I'm sure that he'll be able to look back on and think to himself how proud you made him as a little brother. I hope you're okay, Dad, and everybody else at this sad time. I love you so much, Uncle Wayne, and I'll see you on the other side, mush. You'll never walk alone, Uncle Knobhead. Your favourite skinny little cunt of a nephew, okay?